In this story, we will learn about certain habits. If these habits are within you, then you are an intelligent person. And if not, by adopting these habits, you can become an intelligent person. It's an incredible story, so make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's begin. Once upon a time, a king said to his minister, "Minister, what do you think? Am I the wisest person in this kingdom?" The minister worked for the king and replied, "Your Majesty, you are the king of this kingdom, so naturally, you are considered the wisest." Then the king said, "No, minister. I may have inherited the kingdom, but wisdom is not inherited. Honestly, tell me, minister, am I wise?" Then the minister said, "No, your Majesty, you are not the wisest person in this kingdom." Hearing this, the king became a little angry, but he did not express his anger. The king knew that a wise person never gets angry. The king then asked his minister, "Minister, then tell me, how does a wise person is?" The minister replied, "Your Majesty, I am not a wise person either. There are many wise individuals in this kingdom, but we need to find them." At that moment, the king said, "All right, what's the need to search for them? I am the king. Let's call those wise individuals to the royal court." Upon hearing this, the minister says, "Your Majesty, a wise person never praises themselves. That's why, if we give hints, wise people will never call themselves wise. Instead, they will prove their wisdom through their words and actions. So, we don't need to use any other approach." The minister continues, "Moreover, if we give hints, it will be as if we are praising ourselves. It is because foolish person considers themselves wise and will try to prove their wisdom inappropriately. Hence, we should resort to some other method." Afterward, the minister spends the night contemplating which approach to take in order to bring a wise person to the king. The next day, the minister goes to the king and says, "Your Majesty, I have a very good method. If we follow this approach, a wise person will come to us quickly, and we can capture their wisdom." The king responds, "All right, tell me what method it is, minister." The minister said, "Sir, we spread the word throughout the city that whoever brings us any information that our king has never heard before, we will reward them with 1,000 gold coins." After hearing this, the king was slightly surprised. The king said, "Minister, are you suggesting that we become poor? These are unreasonable demands that we have never made before. If anyone comes and tells us such things, we will have to give them 1,000 gold coins. How can a person be so wise?" The minister responded, "Your Majesty, it's not like that. There is another way. If someone comes and tells us something new, we can simply say that we have already heard it. In that case, we won't have to give them 1,000 gold coins. But a truly wise person won't bother telling us something we already know." The king realized, indeed, a truly wise person won't bring up anything new to us. They won't seek rewards, but rather value wisdom itself. The wise person will adopt a method in such a way that there will be no other way left for us, and we will have to give that intelligent person 1,000 gold coins. If such a person appears before us, we will catch them because they will be the wise ones." The king commanded the entire kingdom to spread this message. Now, many people started coming and telling new things. Upon hearing each thing, the king said that he had already heard it. People from other kingdoms also started coming because of their greed. Some would tell very old stories, while others would share far-fetched tales. Upon hearing everything, the king would say that he had already heard such things last year. He heard it from his father. People continued to come and tell various stories, but the king was not impressed and said, "I have already heard this story." A few days later, a saint came to the king's court and said, "O king, are you the only one who listens to new things and give gold coins?" Hearing it, the king said, "Yes, I am the one, but that thing I should have never heard it before." The saint said yes and began to speak. "O king, I learned this from my father. It is about the wealth of our ancestors and your ancestors who were powerful kings. But there was an incident that you might not know about." The saint narrated the story of Prithvi Singh, who was a powerful king in the past. He revealed some unknown details about the history of their ancestors, which even the king was not aware of. During the reign of the king in this city, there was a severe drought that caused a lot of damage to the people. There was a shortage of wealth during that time, while my ancestors had abundant wealth. Your ancestors took a 2,000 gold coins loan from my great-grandfather. My father used to say that if Prithvi Singh had returned back 2,000 gold coins to our ancestors, then we would never remain poor. Look, king, my ancestors helped your ancestors, which is why our ancestors became poor. And as a result, my family also grew up in poverty, and that's why I became a saint. I knew that if I came to you, king, you would not help me because you have not yet become aware of this matter. But you said that whoever tells something new, I will reward them with 1,000 gold coins. That's why I have come to tell you this, so that you become aware of this ancient matter. After hearing this, Minister realized that this person is indeed wise, as the king had been trapped. Now the king was in a situation where if he denies it, then it would be known that he had heard of the 2,000 gold coins, and he would need to give those amount of gold coins. Now the king also understood, and inside his mind, he was laughing because the wise person had trapped them. Then the king fell at the feet of the saint and said, "Baba, we wanted to see how intelligent a person can be. There was a bet between me and Minister, and we had a bet on that someone in our kingdom is even more intelligent than us, and we wanted to catch that intelligent person. And look, I have caught you." After that, the wise person understood the whole matter. The saint said, "I just wanted to put an end to this bet. When I found out that you were distributing gold coins, I understood the chaos that ensued in the entire town. Everyone left their work and got involved in this task. Now, how long will this continue? If they keep indulging in this task and neglect their own work, what will happen to our kingdom? I just wanted to break this cycle. That's why I used this strategy." After that, the king says, "Sadhu Baba, but how does one become an intelligent person? What qualities are there that make someone intelligent?" Then the saint says, "It is quite difficult to recognize an intelligent person because an intelligent and a foolish person appear the same. But there is a significant difference between the two. Today, I will tell you 7 things through which you can identify an intelligent person. And if these 7 qualities are within you, then you can become an intelligent person. And if they are not within you, by adopting these 7 qualities, you can become an intelligent person." After that, the saint says, "The first quality of an intelligent person is that they do every task according to the appropriate time. They utilize even idle time and give priority to the most important tasks. Intelligent people value time more than wealth because they understand this world that time is the most certain thing in life and cannot be increased in any way. They cannot be persuaded, so they make a list of every task and strive to complete them on time. They consider laziness as their biggest enemy. They never allow themselves to fall prey to these habits. The habit of procrastinating tasks never allows a person to progress. It becomes the biggest reason for their failures. It is the presence of laziness within a person and their tendency to postpone tasks. The second quality of an intelligent person is that they do not complain to anyone. If someone makes a mistake in front of an intelligent person, they simply understand it without getting angry. They understand that a person is like a puppet of mistakes. That's why they forgive themselves, because they know that mistakes happen to humans. An intelligent person learns from their mistakes. Even if they make a mistake, they know that they will make it only once and not repeat it. They understand that mistakes happen to humans, but if they repeat the same mistake, then they are not humans, but fools. That's why an intelligent person even if they make a mistake, does it only once and learns a lot from that mistake. The third quality an intelligent person possesses is that they don't make decisions in a state of anger, because he knows a decision made in anger is never fruitful, as in anger our mind stops working and we should not take a decision in that state of mind. And also, not to take decisions while being happy, because when we are happy we take such kinds of decisions that later we regret. That's why an intelligent person knows that they should neither make decisions in anger nor when excessively happy. So, whenever an intelligent person is taking a decision, he sits and thinks that will be the impact of his action. He evaluates both outcomes, the right and the wrong, and only after that, he makes a decision. The fourth quality an intelligent person has is that he never shares his mind's thoughts with anyone. Wise people know that today's friend can become tomorrow's enemy. They keep their personal matters, weaknesses, and secrets to themselves. They don't reveal their secrets to anyone, but most people disclose their mind thoughts, words, household matters, and such things to others. Due to that, they get trapped completely. They feel sorrow and betrayal, and then, in their distress, they blame others. That's why the intelligent person never does such things, because they know that revealing family secrets or their own secrets to others will only harm them. The fifth point of intelligence lies within a wise person. They keep engaging in conversations with everyone. They do so to learn from everyone's experiences. They understand the importance of learning from others' experiences. A successful person in any field can convey those things in just a few minutes that take years for others to learn. An intelligent person learns not only from successful people but also from their failures. They apply all the lessons that are worth learning and applicable to their own lives. Even Chanakya has said this, so we should learn from others, from their successes and failures. The sixth point that intelligent person possess is that when they are starting a new work, they talk about that work to others only after completing it. However, those who lack wisdom start telling others even before starting their work. This is their biggest flaw, of making the mistake of sharing their plans with others, and if our enemies come to know about it, they can cause harm to us. They can think of negative outcomes for us which can cause hindrances in the work. That's why an intelligent person shares their accomplishments with others only after completing the work, once they have achieved success. Because if we share our plans with others before completing the task, and if we fail in that effort, people will start making fun of us. That's why an intelligent person does not disclose their plans to anyone unless they are successful. And if they fail, they don't share it with anyone so that they can avoid unnecessary criticism. Seventh and the last quality in an intelligent person is that they never consider themselves wise, because they understand that wisdom is not something that can be self-proclaimed. Being a student is always beneficial. It keeps a person healthy, because when someone becomes a teacher, they don't need to learn anymore. They focus on teaching others. But an intelligent person never considers themselves a teacher. They always consider themselves as students so that they can keep learning new things in the world. If we want to learn something, we need to humble ourselves. We cannot learn anything if we have a mindset of being superior or big. Sadhu Babaji says that's why, King, you have come up with such a good idea. If you directly tell people to bring the intelligent person to our kingdom, all the stupid people would have come, but an intelligent person would never come because they always see themselves as a student and never considers themselves wise. That is the biggest quality of an intelligent person. After that, Sadhu Babaji says, if these qualities are within you, then you are intelligent. Otherwise, if you don't consider yourself intelligent, you can adopt these qualities and become intelligent. After that, Sadhu Babaji leaves from there. Dear friends, how did you like this story? I hope you liked the story. I hope you have learned a lot from this story. Please comment and let us know which quality resonates with you the most. If you liked the story, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and press the notification bell icon so that you don't miss any good stories. Remember to always keep yourself blissful